What happened to all the people that were in the game?
Happy Friday, Dirty. No, I'm done talking about technology today. Yeah, I'm done with technology today. It's been a day full of it, so. Yeah, Chopper's been in rare form. Guys could probably hear the dog howling in the background. I wasn't going to stream, but ugh. Tonight's the last night, though. Yeah, need a pair. I didn't even have a pair. I had an ace, but I didn't have a pair. I wish I could get kicked to work with StreamYard. Whoa. Somebody's got flush. It's early enough. Fuck it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm done. Nice hand, Johnny. Hey, boss, get in the game. I apologize for the dog in the background. It's been like having a newborn here for the last week. All night long. He misses his mama. And I miss her too. Yeah. I warned you guys that this is what we were going to have tonight if I streamed. Lord help us. All the gods in the Asgard, please come down and strike down the vocal cords of this poor mini pincher. Oh, come on, he's got the Nefex going. What happened to Rogue Nation? I haven't heard anything. What's the latest? I'm out of the, other than look at audits follies, I haven't heard anything about anybody. What'd you hear, dirty dog? Geo? I don't even know who that is. Well, Spade Fleshman. Yeah, beat me. Is Boss going to get in this game? I'm going to look it up. I see his last two videos. One says private security gets stupid. Jesus, Johnny. And then heading home. Did he get arrested? Convicted. Convicted. The arrest that led to Rogue Nation's new felony conviction, facing up to 5 years in prison. What? This is looks like a frauditor channel posted that. What's he guilty of? A bunch of people posting, or a bunch of the frauditor channels are posting shit about it, reveling in it. Looks like my filter is mostly cutting out the dogs, so that's a good thing. Yeah, a bunch of. It looks like he was convicted of a felony, a 5-year felony. I can't get kicked to work with.
Welcome to the Dummy Cooker channel, everyone. Today's video is one of the biggest developments that has happened in recent memory for the First Amendment auditor movement. Rogue Nation, self-proclaimed boss of all public employees, has been found guilty on 2 charges stemming from an arrest in Paulding County, Georgia over 2 years ago. Let's take a quick look at the arrest video, followed up by his charges and possible time behind bars.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Rogue Nation here with you. We're at the Paulding RSAT Center, which on the map says it's a probation detention. It is raining. It's December 4th. So again, not sure what kind of detention center this is. Maybe a work release type deal. I'm not sure.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems like I would want to know the type of property I'm about to step foot on, as well as the pertinent laws regarding said property. Sometimes we have to learn from our mistakes, and this is a big lesson.
Can I help you, sir?
No, I already told the young man I don't need help.
Well, you got an extra property. You did not record on state property without permission for the commissioned officer. This time I got to ask you to leave, sir.
I record on state property all the time.
Sir, you're not recording on this property and you can't. So this time we're asking you to leave.
Is there a law?
Yes, sir. State property, you must leave.
What's the law?
Call the county sheriff's property. You pass the guard line, sir. Do you know what a guard line is?
Yeah, I pass them all the time.
You cannot be here. Please exit.
Does the guard line say that you can't come on the property? No, it doesn't.
We're instructing you to leave.
But you don't have that power. I'm a journalist. I'm allowed to be.
Sir, no, you're not. Not with our permission. And you don't have our permission to be on this state property.
Okay.
We have a suspicious person on state property refusing to leave. Notify Paulding County.
Suspicious person. You did remember me telling you I was a journalist, right?
Sir, you're not complying with our instructions. We're
Hey,
asking you to leave our property.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Your
what?
instructions mean absolutely nothing.
As it turns out, his lawful the right to remain free or not. I'm also going to say this one more time. Journalists, even pretend ones, do not have special privileges over...
Even pretend ones?
Do you have any no trespassing or authorized personnel only signs out there?
Sir, if I walked to your home and came to your house and I stepped on your property and you didn't have no trespassing sign and you tell me to leave and I don't leave, will I be trespassing?
If it's private property, yes. Unfortunately.
We got Paulding County coming. We good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, state property is public property.
Okay.
It's different than your house. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
I can appreciate exactly what's going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, being that this has visitor parking and you have signs for visitation, that means the public's allowed in the parking lot. So, under those auspices, it's a public area.
Yes, it is open to the public, but it's not a traditional public forum. We still have to abide by the law. Okay, after about 10 more minutes of standing in the
What
rain,
law?
the police finally arrived on the scene.
What's going on, man?
I'm a journalist just in the area, so I know my rights. I know the guard line. I do this all over the state of Georgia. I know this is a public lobby here, a public parking lot. They have a visitation sign right there for people to pull in and come in to visit the inmates. So I'm well within my rights. Thank you. State property is public property.
Sir, we have no visitors unless they're allowed through. No visitors coming here unless they're allowed.
I'm not trying to come in.
Or kids or her business or even being on this property.
That's not
All right,
law.
He is not signed or property. He must exit his property.
The First Amendment allows it. There's no restricted access. There's no trespassing signs. There's no due process for anybody walking onto this property that they're not allowed to be here.
I'm not sure if there are any no trespassing signs or not, but Rogue has already been informed, on multiple occasions, mind you, by authorized personnel that he isn't welcome. At the beginning of the video, he does film the guard line sign and brushes it off and walks right through.
I do this all over the country. I'm well within my rights.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but what is the actual purpose of coming here?
Well, the First Amendment, the constitutional essence of the right to free press is the right to watch over our public officials and bring their actions to the attention of the citizenry so they can make informed decisions about who's running their county, who's running their state, who's running their city. So again, as they don't have any restricted access signs, no trespassing signs out here, there's no way they can restrict access. And again, visitation sign right there tells us that the public's allowed to pull into this parking lot and come in and visit citizens. Now,
Yep.
they'd have
Yes,
to.
yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's a state facility,
Of course it is.
so when they have visitation and visitation is allowed, then visitors can come at that time.
Right.
This happens to be the exact same scenario that got Georgia Transparency and J-Town Press arrested in Savannah, Georgia. They are currently facing the same felony charges. See that video below in the description.
To the facility at that time. There's no sign out here saying visitation only, Sunday 2 to 3 p.m., nobody else allowed in during those times.
Have a sign displaying when visitation is.
Well, it's called due notice, and in law, you have to give that to citizens before you're allowed to.
I wonder if he was even allowed to show this video
No, absolutely not.
in court. I doubt it.
Filming
I doubt he was even allowed to show this video in court.
nothing.
Filming my public facility, my public employees, which is the essence of the right to free press.
So have you got what you needed to film?
No, not yet. I just shown up and they started freaking out. I didn't try to go into any restricted areas. I took some videos of the signs, and that's about as far as I made it.
Welcome, everybody.
They're not going to allow you to go in the facility.
I never asked to, and I don't want to. I want to stay where the public's generally allowed to be. Again,
Not on the property.
The public is generally not allowed to loiter on state prisons, Rogue. The facility has a specific function, and that is to house inmates. It's not to let cameramen roam around on their property. They can limit your First Amendment protected activities on the grounds of this property.
You have ID on you?
no,
You don't have a driver's license?
I don't carry ID unless I'm breaking the law. It's not required in any of the 50 states
It is required.
to carry ID if you're not breaking the law.
All to carry an ID.
If you're driving a motor vehicle, no, it's not.
Okay.
And in Georgia, the statute is
So you don't have
if you're suspected of committing, have committed, or
you
about
don't
to
have
commit a crime.
identification?
No.
What is the name of it?
For what? What crime do you suspect me of?
Because we are out here we've been called out here.
That doesn't matter.
So you've been out here. So we, as our policy, have to write a report. Okay. We encountered you. So we need your information so we can write this report.
Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Okay, so it's consensual, so I don't have to give any information.
Then you can leave.
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
As he'll soon find out, he won't be free to go.
I do have my
You're
information.
going to continue to go around and around, right?
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is tell them.
Facility that you've been asked to leave.
I
They
understand
can
that.
refuse to give service to anyone.
I'm not asking for service.
Okay, you're on their property. They've asked you to leave their property. So now that is criminal trespass.
It's their property.
It is the state's property. Correct.
Is that public property or private property?
State property.
Is it public or private?
To the state, but you have been asked to leave, whether it's public or private.
How did he get convicted of this?
Been asked to leave. An employee who works here.
Right. Do you guys have a supervisor?
I do have a supervisor.
I guarantee you he didn't get to show this video. I guarantee you he did not get to show this video, and he's definitely got an appeal.
Let me speak to him.
You'd like to talk to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem.
Somebody more versed in the law would be good.
Because I don't know the law.
I'm obviously not. I mean, do you think you can roll up to a city park and just start trespassing people because you're an employee of the city?
The difference between a correctional facility and a city park are miles apart in terms of public forums.
If a city employee asks you to leave and you don't leave, then yes, I can take it from
For no crime being committed.
884 Park. You start 457 or 233, please. Yes. But he says this is public property. He doesn't have to leave. So
This is a correctional facility.
that's correct.
Okay, do you want to leave?
What do you mean a correctional facility?
This is a correctional facility. So at this time,
So the charges stemming from this arrest included loitering near convicts after order to desist, which happens to be a felony, and also obstruction of officers, which is a misdemeanor. On April 27th of this year, Rogue Nation was found guilty on both charges. I'm not quite sure what the sentence is going to be quite yet, but as soon as I know, I will be updating this story in my community tab.
You're a piece of shit.
Everyone's thoughts below in the comments.
Johnny Bravo. And yes, I took your chips, me lag, ha 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 ha.
You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm probably not gonna ever try to fucking build my own language model for a while. Right. Right. It might be something like that.
.357 sig beats 9mm. Nerd Nation and proud.
News. At least I still get my free chaos.
I do appreciate it. You know, I've just come to the realization that it's not that thing, right?
Squirrel Lee. Nerd strong.
I need to go up here and go to this.
There are no good cops. I have family that are in law enforcement, and there are no good cops. Anyone that will support any of the bullshit that they are pulling, fuck them all.
Boss of the hog. All I wanted was to hear your laugh. It's contagious. Question: is this bot gay?
Damn it.
Johnny Bravo. .357 sig beats 9mm. Ouch.
We got a peeker.
And they offer a number of different
Johnny Bravo.
public
Flush
We got a
lights.
peeker.
Oh, we got a peeker here.
We got a peeker. What's she peeking?
Your eyes. And you're orange.
That must be it.
You're orange.
GG, Matt.
Hello.
Hey, hello there.
Matt R.
How are you?
I'm sorry.
Thanks. What's your
Can you
name?
hear it?
Somebody-
The door is
Katie, how are we
closed.
doing today?
Combined tables.
Good, thanks. Anything that we should be updated on?
Oh well.
What's the latest? What's the latest word?
What's new in the office? Anything new that we should be updated on? Okay, perfect.
0.357 sig beats.
I was just checking if there's anything we should know about.
Any memos you got today? Like alert the public, something that's important for us to know? Oh, Lexington. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Lexington. That's a
Johnny
great name.
Bravo. 3 of a kind
Thank
pizzas.
you. So, it's a sign-in sheet? Yeah. Do we need to sign in? Oh, we don't have to. Okay.
No.
Thank you so much. You're very nice.
And
Katie's great.
question, do you use these signage for like a Christmas list, and Christmas cards at the end of the year?
Oh, it's authorized personnel only. Very big building. All locked.
You're the main man.
Johnny is usually full of pile of food anyway. LOL.
Operations Department of Public Works. Pleasure to meet you.
Matt R.
Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
0.357
Happy Friday.
sig beats.
Happy Friday to you as well.
Faced with tears
As
of
well.
joy.
As well.
As
Be right back.
Bravo.
Way better than.
LOL.
Hello.
So you can hear him howling on the stream?
LOL.
Ugh.
Johnny Bravo. Was I correct? Johnny Bravo.
No, we're okay.
No, we're
Thank
good.
you.
AO.
Good. Thanks. You too. They're so nice. Oh, that's Leroy Truthington.
Hello there.
Matt
He
R.
just he'll throw in random things like an accordion and gloves.
I had some blue gloves. in my car.
No more locked doors. No more locked doors.
Johnny Bravo. I keep winning though, hee hee.
Johnny. Big win.
Matt R. Carrot, his body is purple BTW.
Hi.
Johnny Bravo.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Francisco.
Vaya con Dios.
GG. Johnny Bravo. GG. Boss of the Hog. Ouch, good game. Matt R. GG. 0.357 sig beats 9 millimeters.
That's a long stick you got.
Johnny Bro
Yeah, this is Anna's big old stick.
That's a great stick.
Everyone, please hit the like button. Thank you. What are they doing?
All right, what do they do here? We got to find out really specifically.
Yeah, how is anyone asking who Leroy is? Like, Leroy is famous. He's the man now. The student
everybody.
becomes the teacher.
Hello, everybody.
By the way, guys, super chats are appreciated, and they also make us look more suspicious. What's your name?
My name is Magna.
Magna?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Boss of the
What do you
Hog.
do here, Magna?
Crazy Waters tonight.
Senior civil engineer.
Matt R.
Oh, wow, that's a very cool job.
SHHH
Is there
up
anything
the
that
sun.
we need to know about today? Any updates on plans or any office memos that we should be aware of?
No, I don't think so. I mean, there's,
Are there any drills going to be happening? Any type of earthquake drills or civil engineering drills or something that the people need to know about?
no, I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
Well, if
Let
you
me
haven't
turn up
had
the.
one, maybe we can have one.
or
You
turn
never know,
down.
an earthquake
Turn up
could
mic
come along, and
attenuation,
everyone should
maybe.
be prepared. Is there an earthquake siren?
I smell flush.
No.
You know what? You're a civil engineer. How soon do you think an earthquake will be occurring in this area of Lexington, Massachusetts? Great name, Lexington. Are you like a psychic predictor of earthquakes, perhaps?
Is there any way to find it in the budget to install an earthquake siren?
Johnny Bravo.
I have no idea about that.
Same, I can't
Okay.
get it.
I heard the big one's coming, not to California, but to the
If it
east coast,
smells
somewhere
you
around
better
here.
flush point
Who are we
357
talking to
rolling
about
on the
getting the
floor laughing.
earthquake siren?
Johnny Bravo. Needed a 5.
She doesn't really
Boss
have
of the
any
hog.
answers.
I let one go.
Every office is closed.
I feel like this is a prison from the inside out.
Yeah, I've never seen it's such a big old building and everything's shut down.
Yeah. Keep patch everything. I'm going to see if I can read Braille here. It says, we are only allowed here if we can.
that says maximum load. My toilet has the same sign.
Matt R.
Now I'm gonna have to go outside and start inspecting. Ooh, the Essie Jessie. Thank you. Shout out to the Essie Jessie. Feel free to hit the button of like.
Doesn't pass smell test. Matt R. Are you yelling at nobody again? LOL.
Hey, I'm currently suspended on Twitter for some reason too.
Don't cross the
They haven't told me why yet.
Cross the sticks. I'm hungry. I wonder if Hello?
The fuck?
Friend Cinco.
What is this?
Cinco. I have a mic on the other channel. I have a mic on the other channel.
I think she may have rabies.
That was. Hey guys, you see that?
She had such a pleasant scent. It was her hair was just iridescent in this luminous scent, but her attitude was.
It's my last night. I haven't been doing any desktop streams from
So
home.
they were acting nice, but it was.
I haven't been doing any desktop streams from home. It's because of this dog, but this is the last night we have him.
It's like they called somebody. See that dude?
Oh yeah.
Icon. Yeah. What a bunch of turd Fergusons.
Right, act nice and
GG.
reality, this is just not right. Just not right. Something ain't right in those people's heads.
She was fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, did you say that?
Excuse us. Hello. Hey, do you happen to know the name of the lady that just walked by here at a very brisk pace?
Her hair smelled wonderful, but she didn't even say hello to us as she's walking.
Dude, that was really a nice thing to say. I would like to as well. Thank you.
Walking by.
Not very nice.
No, very rude, really.
I'm sorry, I didn't see who that was.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Magna's very nice.
Magna.
That her name could be Karen. It might be because of her behavior.
I think it's Nancy. No, Nancy's the new Karen, so I think she's a Nancy.
Yeah.
That was my experience of her anyway. So.
Well, be careful. She's very grumpy. I don't want her to ruin your good mood. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have to do any more good day checks.
Friends in code. Well, this channel.
I think it's time we made ourselves known. Pow pow.
It's only somewhat tricky, but it's better than smelling it there and be that rude. It's just so incongruent.
Maybe we can go back there.
Yeah, you have the straight.
Katie, can we come in the office to take a look around, show all of our viewers what it looks like?
You give us a tour? That would be awesome.
Let me check.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's the other one. There's a window right there. Leroy and I are really good at the yeah, that's right. She's right there. You can see her. She's trying to hide from the camera. Leroy's gonna get her. She's gonna see Leroy. Up. She sees Leroy, and now she's walking away. This is called Karen catching. See that, guys? It's called Karen catching.
I think boss probably has a queen
I'm
there.
very used to this. I've been doing this for years. Went down exactly. That one played out exactly what I thought. Chess. Oh, hi, puppy.
Wow.
She's pretty. I was just wondering if maybe we could show our folks what the inside of the office looks like. I mean, obviously you don't have to. It says authorized personnel only. I just want to see if we could take a peek around.
As the public, it would be such a kind thing to educate, all of us, all of our viewers here. It would be really awesome.
No, it would, but we don't allow friends in certain sectors.
No, let me chat
Okay.
GPT this for you.
Unfortunately, it's just the policy that we have, but I totally get what you want to do, but
Yeah, no worries. It's authorized access. I just figured I'd ask. You're not a jerk to deny. I just wanted to ask so I could show all my peeps.
yeah, no.
What's going on?
No, it's just like I said, it's just the policy that we have, unfortunately.
Okay.
Muscles it.
Could
Muscles
you do us a
it.
favor though? It'll make his day. Could you just say hello to Michael Bowman? Hi, Michael Bowman.
Good afternoon. How are you?
See, that made him feel so much better.
Michael Bowman.
Michael Bowman's awesome.
Who's Lenny? Oh, Lenny, the guy in chat. This actually looks interesting, Choppa. Let's hear about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
What's your dog's name? I love your dog.
Callie?
Callie?
Very cute.
From California.
I don't know where she's from.
God, this dog.
Precious. Have a good day.
Try sleeping.
We're going to just.
This goes on
take a look
all
around
night
and Take a
long.
look at all the cool cars and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can see some of the equipment through the fenced-in areas too. So.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good day. See how do we do in Karen catching? That was just I know.
You have to do the number 8.
The Karen's guys.
Following, you have to put exclamation the number 8, and then ball, and then your question.
We're gonna stay live here for a second because we have another place that's right up the street that we can go.
I got to tell you, wherever you are in the world, again, we're in Lexington, Massachusetts now, and the weather is.
Oh, it did it anyway.
About
I'm
62
sorry.
degrees.
I am mistaken. It did it anyway. Oh, it did it anyway. Well, Abel says sounds like something a bootlicker would say. Ask.
Test.
Friends in code.
About 47% humidity.
Yeah, I've slightly customized the answers from 8 Ball. So,
And Josh, at one point, my father bizarrely came out one day about 20 years ago, and he said, "You know what, Leroy? When he was watching some guy do the weather, you could be a weatherman." I say, "Pops, where's that come from?" Anyone could be a weatherman. Be inaccurate and still keep their job somehow.
Johnny Bravo.
Making sure these are all inspected.
Yeah, I'm looking for inspections here.
I want a fucking Porsche. .357 SIG beats 9mm. FIC long.
Sorry, I keep getting letting fucking shit. Get
well,
on top.
according to what it looks like on Twitter, I was slightly hacked because there's 2 posts that I didn't post of all like crypto bullshit, a bunch of crypto links on it.
Said it right long.
And then when I log back in, I'm in read only. I mean, I did a response to it, but they're like, because apparently this happened to a ton of people because they're saying it's going to take 5 to 7 days before they can let me know what's going on.
You seem to be up to date.
.357 SIG beats 9mm.
Yo, Truth, what's up, bro?
Johnny getting it. Johnny Bravo. Face red heart shape.
Wash the car. Take some pride in your
Friends
vehicle.
in code. This
Oh,
is
we
a
can get an
boss
outside view of the place we couldn't go before.
Perfect.
Bro.
We can even do a picnic here.
All right, Johnny's just like flying high. All right, man, you can have first place again. Ooh, he called it all in.
Johnny Bravo. You got balls.
GG.
Oh, look, I see him.
Yep, I do.
He's over there. That's him.
Johnny Bravo.
Over here, over there. Here we are.
Is this locked or is this open? No, it's not open in public.
They have an incredibly.
Yeah, it's a huge building, small lobby. You don't like that. I'm gonna look up, see guys. Hawk. Oh yeah, Hawk's the bird's got a fish in its talons. Leroy's gonna run because Leroy to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Just go straight into the giant pit. No, damn, not into the drainage pit.
Johnny Bravo had a flush in the stars. Natal. GG. Boss of the hog. Balls, nuts, and all of the above.
Yeah, not a lot of that.
You got to eat off and bear that.
I got a
After the wifey, yes.
yardstick dick and enough hair on my ass to weave a blanket. I got yard balls.
Oh,
All right, we're looking at our next destination here.
8-ball.
How
Oh
far?
yeah. You wanted to do that thing that we did before here, right?
Yes. That thing.
357 sig beats 9 millimeters.
I created.
We're walking.
Yeah,
There
it's
you are.
kind of interesting because I'm running 2 TTs.
There you go, right here.
How many minutes? Let's see.
Probably not far. 6.
All right, we're 6 minutes away from
6
our
minutes away. Hang tight. Let's go, guys.
next destination to be announced upon arrival.
Ah, yes, as well.
It's a mystery.
That's it. He ends. Leroy ends every sentence or everything he says with "as well."
No, I don't. As well.
As well. You do as well.
No, I don't.
What's up?
As well.
I figured you guys would like that.
Now, Josh has started using as well.
It's usually when they're talking about, you know. And that one comes in on any type of male genitalia
I don't
conversation.
even know we're here.
Needs to be.
Oh, thanks, Banana.
Throwing the dominance down.
Banana as well is way better than Bumble messaging.
Yeah, Banana, you are.
There's not a.
Bumble messaging.
Marco. Hello. Marco.
Hello.
Marco.
Hello.
Marco.
Hello.
Follow.
So.
Yes,
sounds
Lexington.
trying to
I only have a few of them.
5 years.
Hang on. I only have a few of them, so they start to recycle after a while. But there's still a couple that haven't been shown yet. So
Massachusetts things. Stay here, guys. Get another locale. Don't go.
Right. Headed into the chariot transportation here.
I thought it had the regular answers mixed in with them too, but apparently he's just doing my custom ones.
Little Nanners also say as well. All right, guys. You're going to be ready to have a good time as you are in for a treat as well.
Okay. Get everything in the car here. Oh, shit. Damn it.
You don't got to
There's a
break
new one.
everything down. We're just going up the street, bro.
There's a new one. Sounds like something the gods the gods are in your favor. Yeah.
A badge just fell.
His badge just fell as well.
My Leroy Truth Investigations badge just fell.
As well. All right, let's go.
And who knows, by the way, who knows the significance of 47 as the badge number, if you can see it here?
Jackie Robinson? That's 42.
Yeah, check it out. Put it in the chat. If you know the significance of 47. Came from
Good
a
Lord.
fan, actually, who suggested I do that.
He's just better, man.
My first badge had a number 1.
All right, here's the directions.
Okay. All right.
Woo, it's hot in here.
On the road we are here. Okay.
What?
What are you drinking, Josh? What do you got? What's good?
I got a nice calf.
All right. I'm getting hungry for some good Thai food.
No, we're not eating Thai food.
Love Thai
Not
food.
gonna have Thai
food's
food.
gonna happen.
No, it's not.
Josh loves Thai food more than
I hate
oxygen.
Thai food. I think Thai food. The Essie Jesse, thank you so much, Essie Jesse. By the way, T-shirts went out. If you're watching and you won. Oh, is it for the 47th president?
Ooh, who would that be?
Biden, right? Because Trump is for no Trump.
No. Is that some future? It's your prediction, perhaps? Will Leroy be the 47th president?
No, he shan't.
But no. I have gotten a number of people who asked that I run.
As well.
But no, that is not it. 47.
Ooh, should we?
You should.
No, let's go. You know, we don't want to give it away because
Yeah,
Let me show you my Twitter.
Better as well. Right, 1.1 miles away from our destination. To be announced.
Nuremberg in 47.
Say Nuremberg?
Yeah, that I'm assuming they're referring to the Nuremberg trials.
Yes, I assume that as well.
I was like two things that I didn't do.
He can't help it.
Like,
He cannot
look
help
at all
it.
this crap.
You're good, period.
I don't even know who any of these people are. Did you get lucky?
Business text.
Oh, he's about the business. Trump will be 45 and 47. Oh, as well.
Interesting. So we have
3 days.
What is the meaning? Because everything has meaning. I'm very intentional in everything I do. So why is there a 47, not a 1, or a 2, or a 13, which is my lucky number? Why 47?
It's cool as fuck. That's the point. I love weird people, man. Weird people make life interesting.
All right. 0.6 of a mile away.
Yesington. Guys, if everyone could, we only have half the likes to the view ratio that we got here. If everyone could please do us a favor, help the analytics, and hit the like button, that would be wonderful.
All right, we're getting to our destination coming up in
as well.
0.5 miles as well. And I never say as well. I can go
as well.
Come on, lady, get off there. Get on the sidewalk, lady. I want you to live. I want you to live.
Oh, look what we have, Cox. Oh, I think we found what we got to do. I'd park here. You find a space, park it out. Let's go do something. We got some coppers. Oh, man, that's perfect. Look at that, guys. That worked out perfectly for us.
Now we're going to parallel park.
Now we're going to parallel park. We found the place we need to go. There's a whole bunch of people. We're going to do some bird watching. Oh, Nicholas Jones. Thank you so much, Nicholas Jones. Nicholas Jones as well.
Nicholas Jones. Excellent.
Lexington, Massachusetts.
What a beautiful name, Lexington.
We're gonna have
Massachusetts.
to go. We're gonna have to go up to the crosswalk and come back around. So try and keep your phone stealthy when we get out there. Thank you so much, Michael Boomin. Yes, Michael Boomin.
I almost took out that lady with the one that was on the freaking road with my door.
Hold on, guys. I gotta keep it low.
In the money.
You're gonna try and say incognito, grabbing that huge thing.
I will. We'll see.
Totally sorry. They know. They know exactly who we are. All right, it's okay, guys. We're bird watching in the historic Lexington Commons, I mean. You guys have heard of the Battle of Lexington and Concord. This place is hugely famous. This tavern is 1709. It's a huge tourist attraction here in the summer. Right now, we're doing a little bit of bird watching.
No, I don't take anything seriously, hardly any at all anymore. Just like shrug my shoulders and go with it.
And some auditing.
Not as a sheep, but as someone just going through life now.
Some live stream auditing.
Place for us to be. That's a big gun. That's a big gun.
Relax, dude. Guy's got no patience. Driving like a turd knuckle. I bet his mother's proud. Gathering place of the Lexington militia. I don't know why Angel's message got deleted.
Ooh. Nice hand, D News.
And we have 2 audits right across the street, guys. So I just wanted to see what the cops gonna do. Feeney. Feeney. Mr. Feeney. Who can type it in the chat first where that's from?
Saved by the Bell.
There we go.
Boy Meets
view for
World.
you
Okay.
guys.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
They're gonna go right back to the
Not
truck.
sorry.
Just wait in the truck.
Beautiful day for today.
They got bad quality, just exit and come back in. I have 5G ultra clear, so we're good.
It's not a 5G resolution there. Well, that ain't 5G.
A lot of photography and videography.
Topanga? Yeah, Topanga was pretty hot.
Oh, you comparing stick sizes?
Yeah.
Leroy was comparing stick sizes with me. Yeah, guys, it's a nice day out today.
It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day for crumpets and tea.
Just taking a peek, walking around, roaming.
Enjoying a beautiful day, the sights and the sounds of freedom. The birthplace. This is the birthplace of American freedom right here, right?
Well, that would technically be Boston, if we're technical.
I'm being more broad in my freedom.
Why are you talking about broads? We're supposed to be working.
With permission.
I wonder if this could be done with one.
Yeah, like what's the formula actually, Josh?
Right, that's a formula.
You know,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's the formula? There's got to be a formula because it's costing a lot of money per hour here to watch cars. Actually, to watch birds. Probably a few broads.
Well, I just didn't know if maybe we could do it with just one.
No, I did not. What did he say? I will play it for sure. Dirty Dog. What was his views on that? I mean, I know he's not pro-Russia from the white pill, but I think I'm conflicted about his stance as far as this Ukraine-Russia conflict, because I think he understands the corruption in Ukraine as well. So he's a smart guy. So I'd like to at least hear his take on it. I watched him since he interviewed Dave Landau, and I was disappointed with that interview, I gotta say.
Half of one. I don't know how we would do it. Save a lot of tax dollars.
I think that
half
one
of
is
one.
half of one.
Right, the one to the right is half.
Yeah.
Right. So we really have 1.5.
All right, guys, we're going to our first location,
Coffee, iced coffee.
which may be, let me see which side of because it might make sense. I just have to see what side it's on.
You're going by the Buckman Tavern again? Historical Society. Lexington, Concord, the shot.
Well, the only ones that can nuke DC would be Russia. So Ukraine. I mean, we would be nuking ourselves if we got nuked from Ukraine, because they don't have any of their own weapons. It's all our shit, all the shit we paid for that was stolen from us.
Around the world.
It's on the left side, so maybe we go here.
Yeah.
And then we'll loop around, go the other side. We'll go the crosswalk. All right, guys, we got 2 for you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah, the only one that could nuke us would be Russia, because Ukraine, they don't have any. I think Russia grabbed them and pulled them into Russia when they backed out. In my mind, in my lifetime, Ukraine has always been a region of Russia. Because until 1990, it was, Soviet Union, it was part of Russia, but even then it was like back and forth as to whether or not they possessed Ukraine.
Smile. Hi.
Hey, hello there. Happy people enjoying the freedom, the symbols of
For watching accountability for all.
freedom that we have here in Lexington, Massachusetts.
Oh, this is such an odd crosswalk. Look at this, guys. I'm gonna have to.
Someone was
I mean, I'll give him credit. Attacked for filming at the library. He's not even at the library, and he's almost halfway through the video.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, someone was drunk on that crosswalk. Big guy. Very fat guy. Thank you. The Belfry. Massachusetts.
You have that in your belfry, Josh.
Exactly. It is. It would be like we were at war with Puerto Rico. Basically, that's what that is. Except for Ukraine is a whole lot more corrupt.
Lexington tour.
And we are literally, I don't know how much laundering we're doing in Puerto Rico, but I know a lot of it's happening in Ukraine. And they hate that, don't they? The Ukraine.
All right, guys, this is the library. The library.
And you know how we love reading. Because we do. Reading is knowledge. Knowledge equals freedom if knowledge is used effectively. It's meant to be. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know your rights, you don't have any rights.
That's right. And if you don't, oh, thank you so much.
Very nice, thank you.
Oh, intellectual freedom. After you, please. Oh. You're far too kind. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. This is a beautiful building. Freedom of thought is celebrated.
Hello, how are you? No, we're all set. We're just getting some B-roll. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always showing up that your stick is bigger than mine. Can't let me have
There's the library, at least.
iPod today.
No, you're right.
Terrible man this guy is.
Evil.
He always
Evil.
competing. Oh my God, I'm talking. Just not talking in the library.
Oh, fallen.
Do not cross the sticks. Do not cross the sticks. Not cross the sticks.
I'm sure you do, Chopper.
This is a good drone shot right here. Love the noise of the drone. Wait, that's intrusive. You guys need help?
No, we're good. We're just getting some B-roll. Thank you. Switch.
Yeah, let's switch.
And switch.
All right. What's your motivation? I know mine is kind of intrinsically reflective and a little sullen, but not too much.
And
I don't know why I can't pull up my Rumble stream.
have a great day.
Good day. Thank you.
Nobel laureate and MIT professor Peter Diamond. You're not supposed to talk in the library. You have to be so quiet in the library. Very quiet. No, you have to be quiet. Be quiet. It's a friggin' library. Be loud. Shut your mouth. You're screaming at me with a little whisper. You're whispering.
I love Josh, but he can be silly as fuck sometimes.
Hello. It's the library, so we're talking very quiet. Yeah. Yeah, like a documentary pretty much, but we just don't want to talk too loud in the library because I don't want to get everybody. You wanted to interview a person who loves the library. Do you love the library? I love this library. Let's do a quiet interview. Yes. But I live in Somerville and I lived in Lexington for many years. Okay. And I come in here to it's an excellent library. I love this library. This is the first time we've both been here. We love the library.
GG, Johnny Bravo.
Thank you so much. We hope you enjoy your day, dear. That was a whisper view. Instead of an interview, it's a whisper view. We're trying to talk very quietly inside of the library. We're doing whisper views, like an interview and whisper. How do you know you're talking to the library? How do you know if you're too loud? How do you know? You're telling if we're talking too loud in the library?
Well, on this floor, it's just regular talking.
Oh, Jesus. God. I've been talking in the whisper.
You know how hard that is.
We're going to have to redo that interview.
You know how hard that was?
We're going to have to redo the whole interview, guys. We have to do that whole interview again. We have to pretend it didn't happen the first time.
Your mark and go.
And action.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
She looks like a really,
that's great,
really intellectual person looking to increase her knowledge. I love
that's
it.
awesome.
Beautiful.
You're doing great. We're just shooting something and you are looking great, like having fun at the library. We're having a lot of fun.
Did you say intellectual?
Yes, you look very intellectual. Could you do us a
I said
favor
intellectual. She's laughing.
for the B-roll? Could you just, when we say action, just take a look and then kind of look at it like, this looks very interesting. All right, ready, action.
She picked a good one. It's an orange one. Ooh, she's surmising the book, reflecting upon the contents, considering is it going to nourish her in a positive way, or would she pass? Right, or would she rather get a Fabio novel?
Or choosing something else. Thank you so much, dear. You're wonderful. You have a great day.
Perfect. What a beautiful smile.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
There's a lot of nice people here.
What's Aiden on about? I missed Aiden. What are you talking about? Stolen Bow's
Hello.
name.
Are you enjoying the library? Okay, have a great day. I was asking you if you're enjoying the library. Sorry?
You're using a camera.
I can't, let me come around. I can't hear you. Let me put the book back on the shelf. She's calling us over. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I couldn't hear you either.
Are you filming me?
Yes, yeah.
Wait, you didn't ask my permission.
No, it's okay though. It's public. We're in public. But it's just you gotta be quiet in the library.
I see. Then I will get away.
No, you're fine. Keep looking.
You were good.
You were great.
Film us.
It's interactive.
I wore my blue gloves today.
Yeah. Have a great day. And action.
3, 2, 1.
Rolling.
All right. Watch the light. We're losing the light. Losing the light.
What I did?
Sorry?
What I did? What are you shooting?
What am I? I'm a human being. I'm a person.
I thought that was what's his name? Nick in Florida. I didn't know that was AFA.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm making something. But you.
When, he was arrested by that Miami for calling that cop a bitch. Val said he never saw a cent from that.
But you were doing great. So let's do like intellectual studying the computer, and we'll roll on action without lines. Ready? Action. Oh, he's exiting. He's exiting stage left. He's exiting stage left.
What was your motivation?
Erase that.
Right.
I don't want to.
What was your motivation? What was your motivation for leaving? I'm curious.
You didn't ask any permission.
Oh, I need to ask permission. Oh, I didn't know
Why?
that.
Why do that?
Why?
Why do that without any permission or?
Well, you should talk a little lower because it's the library. You're supposed to be quiet.
But you're doing so well now. You messed up our show. We got to
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, well, there you go. Don't put your hands on me.
Erase that.
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to. Don't touch me. Get away from me.
Don't shoot me.
I'm filming you right now.
Don't film me.
I'm literally filming you
Erase
right
that.
now. No.
Why?
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Hey, can I call you? Sure. What's going on?
That's assault. Get off him. Get off him.
Hey,
Get
there's
off
a
of him.
rumor floating around that says
Let go of him right now.
there's a rumor floating that clients can't have.
Let go of him right now. Let the police deal with
What?
him, Leroy. Let the police deal with him. I got it. I got it on film.
There's a rumor floating around that clients can't have their shower loofahs.
Got it on film.
I said, okay, well, I haven't heard that. I will double check.
You just
I can
assaulted
get back
him.
to you.
You just assaulted him.
I double check.
Got it on camera.
Please.
Yep. Don't touch that. That's not yours. Let him do what he's doing.
It's fine.
Oofus.
Please don't fucking call
Who is this?
Give him his stuff back. Does he work here? Does he work here?
Fucking call me for loofahs ever.
Does this guy work here?
Punch you in the face.
Who have you talked to?
Oh, I sent it through our directors a little bit.
Is he an employee?
Hey, I just wanted to.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're going to jail, bro.
Call asking
You're
about-
going to jail right now. 100%. That was a mistake, bro. That's a great idea.
Don't have a problem with loofahs.
Don't touch his stuff.
We have a
Step
problem
away
with
right
loofahs.
now.
I was unaware of.
Dude, listen, careful with yourself.
And I just like made like this big like so funny. So if there is a problem with loofahs, I need to know if there's a problem with loofahs so I can verify that there's a problem with loofahs.
Hey, you come over here. You come over here. Yeah, I'm not in the staff area, so that's fine. But I just want to get his stuff. Miss, if you could grab my equipment there.
But you know what? It's week 1, and I won't have to do this for 6 more weeks. So.
Why? I need explanation. Why they are telling me?
Oh, you're in so much trouble, bro. You're in so much trouble, dude. Hey, the camera's over there. You are in so much trouble, dude. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's gonna. Yeah, that's great. You're going to jail, bro.
We ask that you not.
Yeah.
You can all keep your sources, please. We ask you
Bro,
not.
you're on a live stream with a ton of people watching right now. This all happened live. Live.
Back away from each other.
This is all live. Yeah, yeah, make the threat. Go ahead, make the threat more. You're live.
I would separate him.
I just want to make sure I keep him in case he makes any more threats. I have it all on video.
The police will talk to everyone. Feel free to continue filming each other. I'm going to ask you to step up.
Touch my stuff, buddy. I'm a different story than that.
Absolutely. Please,
I
please,
dare you.
some distance. Like, we have police coming. Do not, we're gonna ask you not to engage with each other.
Step back.
Step back. You step back. Why?
You're gonna have a much
Excuse
different
me?
problem.
Hey.
I'm standing here. He came to me.
Okay, why don't you?
Go away.
No.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, we're here doing a story in the library, and you start attacking people. No.
We were doing B-roll, and you assaulted me.
This is a public place.
Good to hear. Somebody standing in the crowd.
It's a public place.
It is.
Wow. That's an
Yeah, that was pretty dumb. The dude's a lawyer too.
Everybody
want to anything?
Yes. That's
Anything. So you just assaulted someone for practicing a constitutional right.
Yeah, it's constitutional right. Why don't you know that?
That's the same as attacking him for wearing a cross or for being of a different sexuality. You just violated his civil rights.
You're in public. You're in public.
Do not.
If you're in a public place, the officer will tell you.
Right, the officer will educate you.
Right here.
The officer will take you to jail, bro. Is what the officer will
Right.
do.
We'll educate you while taking you to jail.
So if you want to talk, I can
Yeah, hi, I was assaulted. Hi, how you doing?
What's that? Yeah, let's go over the top.
Step away from me. Because I don't want to have to defend myself, buddy. Step away from me.
Step away from us.
Go here.
He's the assaulter right here. All right.
No, we're the victims. So we'll chat first.
All right.
I got the video right here. Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
Go
ma'am.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am. You're fine. You're fine.
You're good. Enjoy a great day, man.
Fucking dog.
What a wonderful citizen explaining that you can't be assaulted.
She's amazing.
Assaulted.
She knows the law. that young lady.
Yeah.
Hey, officer.
You'll be here for
so our friend was
one more
assaulted
night.
Here, captured
One
on.
more.
Can we just go out there?
Yeah, we can go over sure.
I haven't streamed from the house because every night till 2 o'clock in the morning. He takes a break once in a while. He takes a break once in a while.
Thank you. So we were filming, having some great interactions, doing some interviews with some library patrons, and then we got to this gentleman here. This gentleman that you see in here, this is actually from my live stream that's running live right now. You can take the phone and hold it if you want. So he's just grabbed me and assaulted me, and I'm telling him to back up. So now I'm showing you why.
So he's upset because you guys are filming him. Is that what the deal is?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Oh look, an Asian cop, an Asian cop. How is this going to work out? What? The hell am I missing? Is that the baby? No, it's not the baby. No, it's not the baby. The baby's good. The baby puppy is good. This is the mother-in-law's. She's got 2 mini pinchers that we've been watching for a week. And this is why he's fine. He's fine. He's taken care of. He's pampered. He's a diabetic blind mini pincher that the wife has been getting up at 5 a.m. every day to give him his insulin and coming home at 5 p.m. every evening to give him his insulin. She's been cleaning up that room after him every day. And this is what he does at night. Open the door. It doesn't really matter. I mean, he's fine. He's literally coming up on the thing for her.
No, I can see that. He's grabbing the stick. Okay.
He just wants some attention.
From the other side now because he hears the
Ugh.
commotion. Grabs the stick.
Okay, so how about this?
I want to press charges on him.
You want to press charges on him?
Absolutely.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's the other officer will be here in a minute to deal with this. I'm just trying to get both sides of the story.
The other officer,
Officer is always doing the
the other non-Asian officer, because I'm Asian and I think it's going to be okay. Just, Asians are sketchy sometimes. So sometimes, we can grab your shit and just rip it out of your hands and then walk away with it.
You saw the actual story. When you see the video, that's the actual story.
Even the other library goers are absolutely ridiculous. Then he runs off and steals his stuff, goes into a staff area, and then when he goes to try and retrieve his stuff, and it's all live, so it can't be evidence. It's happening in real time. He turns around and assaults him again.
I saw that. I understand.
I saw that. I understand, but I'm not doing anything.
Good. Sounds good. Yeah. All right. So when do you guys sit tight for a second? All right?
What's your name?
I don't care about dogging anybody. It's between you and that friend.
Badge number?
What's my badge number?
Name and badge number. Sue, what's your badge number?
152.
152. All right. This is Sue 152.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Great
Yeah.
for the public that all in unison stood up and said, "This is it's a free country."
Right. Then we have the right to film.
In the public, and that lady's still out there.
Yeah.
And she's a great witness.
Absolutely, she is. And see, that's an educated American.
Yeah.
That bodes well.
I know, right? I'm sorry. Personally, if it came down to that, I would have a hard time with animals. And the man she was with at the time when they got these animals was supposedly supportive of that, and that's where it went.
Just let you know, the young lady over there with the tall
For
red shirt right over there.
Lexington, Massachusetts.
All right, no problem. This is officer.
Oh,
All right, so why don't you,
another Asian cop. I already know how this is gonna end.
I'm Jack, by the way.
Hey, Jack.
Jack, nice to meet you.
Go by Leroy here.
Leroy?
Is that racist?
All right, good citizen. Good citizen. Nice to meet you. So what's going on today? So a lot of great interaction with folks.
It's okay.
Doing
It's
interviews,
okay.
talking
Come here.
about great interaction. In fact, it was
Come on.
we're having such a great time that the entire
okay.
public that was here gathering in the library had to come to our defense
Yes.
over this. But this guy
Yeah.
sees us filming. So we're just telling you, calm down, relax. He just goes to grab me. He didn't make contact.
You ready for that? No. Why? Because I don't want to. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Don't shit. I'm filming you right now. Don't film me. I'm literally filming you. You ready for that? No. I'm filming you live. Because I don't want to.
So now he takes a charge at me. So then he's around the other side. He grabs his phone and is struggling.
Let go of him right now. Let go of him right now.
I took my property from my Then he takes it where the library, the private place the library is, takes it and then throws it down, and I attempt to retrieve it, and then he gets in my way. And attempts to challenge me to basically fight it at that point.
When you say that, what do you mean, like enact?
I mean, literally, I go to grab this, it's actually on the ground, and he physically, right here, chest to chest.
Did he push,
Yeah.
shove?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it. Well, you can see it. You see the video. So he hears that there's some altercation. So I'm trying to de-escalate and just step away from the guy because I don't want to have to hit him. So He hears the commotion, comes around the opposite bookend to see what's going on. As soon as this guy sees him, as you can see on the video, he grabs the pole and then grabs him and starts pushing. So now he's trying to get the pole back. And then the guy takes it, runs off with it, goes behind the library reception area, and that's when this very kind young lady out there with the red shirt starts screaming at him, letting him know that he's committing assault and this is a public place. And he's saying, yeah, he's admitting it. Yes, I did. I stole his stuff. I put my hands on him because he can't film me without my permission.
All right. So yeah, obviously he didn't know that. I've talked to him.
Ignorance is not an
Ignorance no
excuse to
Just
commit
explain
crime.
to the situation. He's aware that this is a public space, and I explained to him when you're in public, you operate to privacy. People can film you, you can film whatever's on your phone. It's on the public.
Can I pause there for a minute? I acknowledge and celebrate that you know the law, so I acknowledge that.
Yeah, so I've explained that he clearly wasn't aware of it, which I understand doesn't excuse anything. Okay, just asking you to understand that he wasn't aware of that, and he was just thinking that
He could assault somebody. He did. But my question is, right, like, and my issue is not with you, you're super kind. And Lexington is a historical community with some great offices, but if you don't know if someone can do something in front of an extremely crowded library on a camera, you don't go up to someone and start assaulting them.
Of course.
Because you don't know if what they're doing is wrong.
So here's where we stand now, okay? We're at that point where he didn't know something, so we can either educate him and we can go our ways, or he's learned the law, and from now on, if someone else approaches him again, he's aware of this law, and he moves on, having learned something from this. Okay?
He's trying to get him off.
I wasn't assaulted, so that's up to him. I'm not going to try and influence that decision.
As best we can ascertain, if he absolutely does learn the law, and makes a sincere apology to me, I will not press charges. I want him to learn it because this is all about education. So if he does understand, number one, if he's in public, they're filming us everywhere. You know, your body cams don't have them on now. But many officers do, but most public buildings do. They don't ask for our permission. I want them educated, and also, even over and above that, as the gentleman said, assault is never an option. Of course, I mean, that was blatant physical assault. But if he is educated, if he apologizes, I will not press charges.
But even as human beings, you can get out of the way. Like, as I showed you, when he went to go grab me, I turned the camera on myself, and I let him know that I was a very different person than him, and if he would like to put his hands on me, that I would defend myself. But you know that no matter where you come, if you're visiting this country, you're from here, you're just not understanding the law, you know that it's not okay to put your hands on somebody. And secondly, he didn't know. I just don't say, hey, I'm not sure about something, let me attack someone. That's absolutely crazy. And he had an entire library explaining to him, you know, this is a free country, you can film. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. That's on his call.
You want, we've spoken about his actions that you took inappropriate. You want an apology, is that
Yes.
tradition?
And if he does that, and if as best as I can ascertain, he's not like, okay, I want to get off this. But if he learns something from this, then it's been a positive day.
Okay.
And I will not press charges.
So it seems like we're on the same page.
You hang out here and talk to everybody?
Take a look, make sure you don't have any damage to your camera or anything, because that's.
Yeah, I told you just got banned to be standing here. It's like maybe it's not.
Just make sure you don't have any damage, because even if that's something you would want to know now and document. I gotta tell you, you're very, very kind, because if I had ever been as dumb as that guy and put my hands on someone, even in an audit and I'm getting assaulted or something, I would be all the way in jail. I'm not saying that's inclusive of Lexington police, because I've never had a negative interaction. I'm just saying from my experience, I hope that guy understands the great good for you, because with the work that we do, we don't ever want to see somebody in jail.
Right.
But you can't go around taking advantage of that position because you don't like what somebody's doing like that. You know?
Right. But he's gonna, you know, if he seems sincere, he's gonna get a major gift today. His extremely wrong action. You don't put hands on people.
So, try to educate as much as we can.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fact that the first two cops that showed up were Asian. Or not. I have nothing against Asian folks, but when it's your boy, how many? If the roles were reversed, what do you think would be happening right now?
Not technically, I would argue that John Hancock was probably the founder of our
Right.
nation.
See, I've learned something today too. In the more generic term, I call George Washington, but John Hancock.
John.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know the exact regulation about the public place. And so I'm sorry what I did to you.
He does seem sincere.
Mostly to me. And the thing is, why do you think it was okay to literally attempt to steal my stuff and basically physically assault me? Why do you think that was okay? Why do you think that was okay?
I just try not to feel it.
I don't think he's lack of answer. I think there's a little bit of a language
there.
there.
You came to assault you. I just
Thank
want
you.
to start feeling it. But anyway.
Thank you very much.
English is your first language, correct?
No, he's not trying to go around questions. He's just having with a little bit of a language gap. Thank you.
So I accept your apology, and I hope you learn something from this, and I want you to go about a good day with you and your family. And if you see something you don't understand, don't physically attack the person, right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day and weekend. Yeah.
Have a good weekend. Man.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We good? Okay.
We're good. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
You too. Thanks, officers. Thanks very much.
Sounds like something that would be due of a refund.
I'm gonna go thank that lady in the red just because she's a very, very wonderful and educated person.
Woman in the red.
Yeah, it's
Happened to be the person that opened the door for us when we came in.
Have a great day, dear. And
Yeah.
it is so refreshing.
I'm just telling him about Facebook and everything.
It's so refreshing.
Well, maybe he seems like he's from another country. Like we were just talking.
I think there was a little bit of a language barrier, but we were trying to explain to the officers that, listen, like, even if there's a language barrier, or even if you don't understand our laws, as a human being, we have the basic understanding that if we aren't sure, first instinct is not to attack someone or steal from them. You know, like this is where it's supposed to
Grab the camera, right?
Well, it is. It was it's supposed to separate us from, lesser civilized places, because there are some in the world where, freedom.
What you guys doing a project?
Yeah, so we do exactly what this young lady was reciting, which is so good to see. There's no civics anymore. There's no civics classes.
People I was telling you who do this, obviously you guys are the same
We're
people.
those people, yeah. We just like to go around and make sure that freedom still exists. And if we have a chance to educate people that might have some questions, we can educate. Like the police were more than willing to take that gentleman to jail. And he offered to accept an apology. So that way that there was some imparted education. No, he apologized.
Yeah, he did apologize. Yeah.
He came and apologized, yeah.
So our first standing around, I was just curious what you guys are up to. It looks interesting. And if you don't want to say it, then that's fine.
No. So yeah, we're just
It's so unusual. I would assume it would be for a documentary or something, but it's not.
No,
GG.
it's consistent. I do this.
It's all over the internet.
That's actually the
Right,
name of my
yeah.
channel. I have 120,000 followers. My name's Accountability for All. He's Leroy Truth Investigators. We go around the country filming to try and educate people because we don't want the American way of freedom to just be an idea. We want it to be alive. And every single day, it seems that we're losing a little bit more of where we're grounded. And I can't tell you, when I heard you say that, it almost brought me to tears. So emotional because we're right across from the tavern. Right.
Full table though. It ended up being a full
You're so
table.
kind. I mean, you literally held the door open to us as we were coming in.
Yeah.
Well, I always do that for anybody.
And then you expressed.
Have you
the
watched
First
any videos?
Amendment.
All right. Good game, AFA.
Say it one more time.
Johnny Bravo. There is a buy-in at 25 meters. The news. GG Matt, Johnny, Friends, Doc, Boss, Sig, LVA.
Oh, Stream Elements doesn't agree with you, Anna.
inDOCtriNATION. Who's setting up the next game?
This is when I actually do 6 monitors so I could have my voice feeder up on its own.
Johnny
All right.
Bravo. You are Johnny Bravo. Lol. Friends in code. It's there. inDOCtriNATION. I got it. Brother. Boss of the hog. FYI, if you didn't know, you can look at stats during game and it will tell you how many hands you were dealt and all that. It's that tab above chat box. inDOCtriNATION. Sorry, busy round here.
Holy shit, dude. Alright. Turn that one off. Say something real quick.
I'm not a thug. I'm asking why you're filming a government installation. I have a right to do that. Do you have any identification, sir? Are you a citizen?
Johnny Bravo. I had a lot of flushes the last game.
I'm not a thug. I'm asking why you're filming a government installation. I have a right to do that. Do you have any identification, sir? Are you a citizen?
The news. You should have won, Johnny.
Taco. I just had a taco. We're diverse around here. We have tacos.
Johnny Bravo. I needed to go relax, especially.
Hey, Mushroom Manny apparently.
Way out. Johnny Bravo.
Mushroom Manny does not come to my chat anymore because I didn't acknowledge him one time. So.
Bravo. And bet on 2/8.
Let's find a video to watch. I love FIC stuff, but let's see what's on. Why do this still pop up all the time? This fresh and fit. I think it's the stupidest thing in the world. Fucking conservatives can be so fucking moronic. Why would that be the most trending video right now? It's just idiocracy. Live. I do. I miss Mushroom Manny too. I see him in other nets. He said this.
The applicable criminal statute prohibits willful retention of documents. But to prove this, you got to prove that it was knowing. And Trump's team says, despite the media spin to the contrary, this is the key element that distinguishes President Trump from other people, including Joe Biden. Evidence of knowing possession can be readily inferred from the length of time that Biden possessed the marked documents. He left office and they were moved and stored at multiple locations.
Nothing's happened to Mushroom. He's mad at me because I didn't say hi to him.
Up at Mar-a-Lago. But Biden moved them around, picked them up. In comparison, the materials found at Mar-a-Lago were
I don't know.
stored in the same
He said a couple times. I'm like,
untouched in the
see,
relatively.
when I enter a live stream that I wasn't there from the beginning, I jump in. I'll say, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, all. And to me, that covers me for everybody. And sometimes, yeah, I will. If someone points it out that I'm there, blah blah blah, I will respond to them. But I mean, who wants all that in their chat? If you're going to direct something to somebody, I get it, but I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude to him, but it was
short time since the end of Trump's term. Perhaps the most damning fact for Biden is that he possessed marked documents from his time in the Senate, a body that
No, I think she has you blocked, Chopper.
Maintains all marked documents in a SCIF, unlike the White House. Further, as you're no doubt aware, Congress, as mentioned earlier in this letter, media reports have indicated that classified documents were contained in a folder called Personal, which is much more powerful evidence.
It is what it is.
Retention, knowing.
Hey, and let me show you some appreciation here. Look at this. Look at these, sassy. Let's go to the studio. Let me show some appreciation. Look at that. 358. I don't e-beg. I don't do anything to get that many people. I'm a steady increase, and it's nice. I've had a couple of days where it's gone down, like one or two people. I don't know why it happened, but maybe there were bots or whatnot. But analytics, subscribers plus 32, 3 more than usual. Okay, but yeah, everything is mostly in the positive, and I appreciate that. I do. Because you guys know what you're getting with me. You know that if I actually run into something, I will probably record it. As long as it doesn't involve me hopefully going to jail. But I do appreciate this. I do.
That you've got those documents, then documents being randomly dispersed into boxes by moving teams. So Congress,
I like this Robert Gouveia.
From mishandling Trump's document searches, the DOJ repeated the same mistakes.
He basically covers legal cases, big legal cases. Add computer EMS. There we go. All right, let's fix this. Oh, I need to get my desktop fixed. These laptops get overheated and shit just goes. I think I'm younger than Doug. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think you are too.
Numerous officers of the Capitol Police over a long period of time, and he was even escorted by one of those officers as he made his way around Capitol. The CCTV
We're still gonna have
video
issues.
one instance where an officer attempted to open a door for Chansley, only to find out it was locked. Another video showed an officer opening a door and following him inside onto the floor of the Senate. At no point in any of the videos shown by Fox News
Hey,
did the Capitol
GG,
Police
D News.
officers
Good job.
that Chansley encountered take Chansley into custody. They didn't impede his movement inside the Capitol. In fact, one CCTV video showed him passing in between approximately 6 officers who were standing on both sides of the walkway about 10 feet wide. None attempted to block his movement, and we've seen all the video there. By the government's own timeline as set forth in its sentencing statement, Chansley entered the Capitol at 2:14, but he did not enter the chamber until 2:52, meaning he was walking inside the Capitol at sometimes escorted by the police, at times.
Yeah, Pigwatch Nightly. He doesn't. I mean, he's not on very much anymore. Him and his girlfriend / wife. I don't know who it is. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to be offensive. I just don't know. They do like a weed assessment review where she'll smoke a new strain with them and they'll talk about it for a little while. It's most of his streams. That's what I've seen ever since he stopped going out.
Zola says, we needed that footage in our defense. The government didn't give us the same footage that we saw on Tucker's show for Chansley's case, and therefore they violated our constitutional rights to get exculpatory footage. The government responded to the crowd noise, but Chansley's lawyer is using their response. Let's see how he does it. The government responded. They said the footage in question comes from the Capitol Video Surveillance System, commonly referred to as CCTV. The court will be familiar with the numerous CCTV clips that have been introduced as exhibits during this trial. They say the CCTV footage is core evidence in nearly every January 6th case. It was produced en masse, labeled by camera number and by time to all defense counsel in all cases, with the exception of one camera where the footage totaled approximately 10 seconds and implicated an evacuation route. All of the footage played on the television was disclosed to Pizzola and to Chansley by September 24th, 2021. Footnote 1, we have a note here. In the videos, Pizzola and Chansley are shown together in video evidence.
I don't even know if I'm live on Rumble right now. It won't come up on in Canada.
They knew each other, were part of the same group, or otherwise acting in concert. Chansley's defense continues. Says, on March 17th, counsel.
Are you playing Anna?
Chansley sent
There's a new poker game out.
The Nordine case filing, requesting specific details and documents from the case. Government prosecutors responded, and the response shows that Chansley is likely entitled to the relief sought by this motion. But discovery is necessary to obtain material beyond what we got from the government. The response establishes that the discovery in the Brady material was not provided in a manner that meets the standard in this circuit for disclosure of exculpatory material. And further, the government's response includes representations that conflict with claims made to this court in other filings. All right. So we see here the government responded to Dominic Pizzola, and Chansley's lawyer, he's reading this. And he's saying, what? Disclose here and disclose here? That doesn't sound right. You're saying in that case you did a thing, but in this case you did another thing. So he says discovery is necessary to determine whether and why the government misled this court and counsel during the year prior to Chansley's guilty plea, and then over approximately 3 months leading to his sentencing about the production of this discovery. It would have been favorable to Chansley at sentencing. So we get some background here. On January 10th, so just to be clear, if we zoom out on this, it's a discovery problem, and the government is saying they disclosed everything, and apparently they didn't. Let's see how this came about. On January 11th, a grand jury indicted Mr. Chansley. A hearing was held. Fast forwarding a long time, September 3rd, Chansley enters a guilty plea.
Dude,
Paragraph E of the plea agreement.
I stopped smoking cigarettes on a regular basis back in September, October, and I went to the vape. I may consume more nicotine, but I guarantee you my body is responding better to it. When I was smoking a pack and a half to 2 packs a day before that, every morning when I'm in the shower, I had to clear everything out, and I'm coughing and hawking stuff up all for a good portion of the morning. And that does not happen anymore. I can go many hours without hitting this vape, but if I'm smoking a little weed and having a couple IPAs and chilling with you guys, yeah, I may vape a lot, but on general, no.
Agreement allows for a collateral attack on his guilty plea based on newly discovered evidence. Okay. So a plea deal is like a contract between the government and
Absolutely.
the defendant. It's saying, hey,
You need something sent to you. If it comes to me, I can forward it to you, Anna.
dismiss these charges. If you don't plead guilty, we're going to prosecute you on all of the
Just let me know when it's sent.
and we're probably going to ask for the maximum at trial when we win.
You going to bed?
And so you say, all right, well, if I plead guilty
Taking
to
him?
this, will you
Thank you.
dismiss all of these other more serious penalties and give me a benefit to doing
Oh
that?
yeah. I'll put him in
But in the
his
plea deals,
box.
in these contracts, there's a provision.
Okay,
It
he's
says,
just
what
barely
happens
looking
if
at me.
something new comes about? What happens if we
He's
wake
like,
up
come on, let's lay
tomorrow
down.
and it turns out that the cop who pulled you
Look
over
at Pickles.
is a liar, right? We find, that he's a meth dealer and he put it in your briefcase. Whoa, what? Does that mean I have to still be guilty? No, there are provisions in the guilty plea that say if there's newly discovered evidence or if there's ineffective assistance of counsel, something can be done to open and attack this current judgment and conviction. On November 17th, this court sentenced Chansley to a term of imprisonment for 41 months based upon the plea agreement that was entered by...
I didn't know the new game had started.
Undersigned counsel filed a motion and got admitted, and Chansley's other lawyer was removed. So now let's talk about the legal standard here. This is referencing us over to the law. So let's put a pin in this and go actually read the law. The section that this lawyer is referencing is 2255, and we have that here, courtesy of our friends at Cornell. And they tell us the following. A prisoner in custody under the sentence of a court, which in this case would be Jacob Chansley, he's still under the custody of the court, claiming to be released upon the ground that this sentence was a violation of the Constitution.
LVA, welcome to the game.
An illegal disclosure. He didn't get material that he should have gotten in order to make reasonable, intelligent, knowing decisions about his case. He didn't get the evidence that he needed. If that's happened, then it could be subject to collateral attack, and the person who is the victim of that may move the court to vacate, to set aside, or to correct the sentence. Now, we don't really know exactly what that means, right? What does that mean? Correct the sentence? So here's how it works. Unless the court just automatically receives this claim and says, wow, okay, that's egregious. and does something about it, the prisoner, in this case Chansley, is not entitled to relief. They don't get anything right there immediately, unless it's like so egregious the judge reads the motion and goes, whoa, and then just dismisses everything. But if it's not that high of a standard, the court shall then cause notice to go back over to the prosecutor, to the United States, and then grant another hearing.
Whoa.
Determine other issues.
Johnny.
So to hold a
All
second
right.
proceeding
I'll bet.
where the different
We'll
parties
call
can make
that.
findings of fact and make conclusions of
Because I got a
law,
card
kind of like
that'll
another big
kill
mini
if it
trial.
comes in.
Not a full trial. Don't even want to use that term really, but another hearing. If the court at the hearing finds that the judgment was rendered without jurisdiction, or the sentence was not imposed by law, or that there was a denial or an infringement of a constitutional right, or if it's open to collateral attack based upon ineffective assistance of counsel, which is authorized under the plea deal, if it's so bad as to render the judgment vulnerable
Ouch.
to
GG.
collateral attack, the
Pew
judge
pew.
shall vacate and set the judgment aside and discharge the prisoner, right? If it's so bad, the judge can just discharge. You're done, Jacob. You're done. You can resentence him and give him a whole new penalty. You can grant a new trial, says the law, right? Or you can correct the sentence as may appear appropriate. So pretty powerful ability here, but a very, very high standard, extremely high standard. And so it's obviously going to require a second hearing, and let's see how this unfolds. That's what the law looks like. And here they explain that to us. Here's what the court can do. They give us some case law. They talk about due process and how to prevail on a Brady claim. They talk a little bit about the ineffective assistance of counsel concept. And we're laying out all the rules. You see, all of this is case law, different citations that they are referencing. So as we fast forward through this, here we go. We get some application. Now that we know how the rules work, they tell us, Chansley's lawyer writes, on March 6th, Fox News and the host, Tucker, broadcast footage from inside the Capitol showing Jacob Chansley walk through a number of different locations. Officers are opening the door. They're even opening the door leading into the Senate chamber. On March 8th, 2023, Jacob Chansley's prior lawyer, called Albert Watkins, stated in a television interview he had never seen the videos played by Carlson. In fact, I think he was on the Tucker Carlson show. He said, they were not in the discovery I received. If I would have seen those videos, I would have done something differently about it. However, as noted above, the government responded to a series of questions posed by current counsel about this case. The government, in their response, they made specific representations about the CCTV videos. The pertinent part of the passage is captured below. You see what it looks like. This came from the prosecutor's office. Says global disclosures at this juncture were made through evidence.com, as noted in attached global discovery letters. The following cameras were uploaded to the defense instance of evidence.com on the following dates. So this is the portion of Tucker Carlson clips that was aired on March 6th. And they say specifically, defense team, you guys got this stuff. And it came from this camera, 0102, 0204, 0962, and so on. The approximate time that it captures the footage from J6, those are all listed here. The date the evidence was uploaded for review, many of those October. Only the last one, this one's late, February 21st, 2023. Global Discovery Volume, different listings there. So we see what it looks like. They're saying, hey, and it's like a receipt, right? Here's what you got. You pick up your documents. It's all listed in this. It's an index. Chansley's lawyer continues, saying the government claimed that all videos broadcast on Fox, except one clip of 10 seconds, were produced on evidence in Global Discovery 26 days before the sentencing hearing. meaning the government says we gave you everything 26 days before. But that claim is irreconcilable with what happened in the Proud Boys case just weeks earlier, in the case where the government claimed that Chansley had the videos on September 24th.
Be
So
back.
which one is
See
it?
you.
Both representations
Fucking
are
A-ball.
correct. And it is quite likely that both are false. They say they gave it over on 2 separate dates. Between May 20th and October 25th, the government filed 1 letter and 4 status memoranda in this case regarding the government's ongoing efforts to comply with its rules under Brady. The memoranda was a 12-page memo containing detailed information about the efforts being undertaken by the government 7 months after Chansley's arrest to create a process for delivering discovery. We read through this here.
This wife got me.
Regarding the production of video evidence, the government stated, we are implementing and continuing. So let me just pause.
Valhalla Project.
Remember that in the early days of the J6 prosecutions, there was so much video evidence and so many defendants that the government didn't know what to do with giving them disclosure. And disclosure is a huge part of any criminal case. As defense attorneys, if you are not getting evidence, there is an opportunity for good recourse there, right? You can't defend your client without the evidence. And so the defense attorneys in the J6 cases were making all sorts of noise about it, and the government responded. They said, hey, we know there's a lot. We are implementing and continuing to develop processes to ensure the material gets disclosed. We're doing the following: comparing all known identifiers against tips, parlor data, ad tech data, cell tower data. We're searching all visual media, CCV, BWC, body-worn camera, and so on, right? This is all part of their explanation to the judge. The defense lawyer says, if one thing was undeniably true about Mr. Chansley on J6,
Couple of
that his
people
Viking
left.
helmet with long horns made him easy to
Like
identify.
a couple
in
of
the
people
crowd
got
and
knocked
track him
out.
as he moved. The memo filed
Brandon's
on
killing
September
motherfuckers.
17th, 2 weeks after Chansley entered his guilty plea, made the following
All right, let me go back to
representation
full
about the
screen on that.
production of exculpatory. But since the government does not know the defense theory in any case, it's impossible for the government to determine other types of information a defendant may believe to be material. The extent of the type of information described above may
Damn.
exist. It may be interspersed among the data. Given the volume of the material and because the defendants are in a better position to review it, it's our intent to give you all the data and you can search for it. So the government has so much material, they're saying we can't give you the exculpatory evidence. Exculpatory meaning it's going to show that you're innocent or lead to the conclusion that you're innocent. They say there's just tons of stuff. We're going to dump it on your front porch and you can look through it. Defense says this is an express acknowledgement that the government knew it was likely that Brady material was interspersed in the evidence, including in video evidence, and that it could not disclose the evidence in a favorable manner to comply with Brady. The government cited out-of-circuit authority in the footnote that's contrary to the standard in this court, suggesting that the obligation to uncover favorable material among voluminous discovery should rest with the defense. The question is, whose responsibility is it to go and investigate and find this exculpatory material? The government says it's the defense. The defense says, no, it's the government. You have it all. We can't rummage through everything. You've got to tell us if you've got it. You've got to disclose it to us, and that's in alignment with the Supreme Court. The status memo was represented to be an update. The same date that was cited in March 27th, they had a following update. They said the following video footage has been shared to evidence.com. Anybody who has a license can get it. 16,925 closed-circuit TV CCV files. You see how they do this? Consisting of approximately 4,800 hours, over 4 terabytes of footage. Among the documents, we expect future productions to include the remainder, 4,204 files, which is mainly comprised of footage that is deemed highly sensitive, i.e. footage of the interior of the Capitol. saying that as of October 21st, this status memo filed with the court states that CCTV video from inside the Capitol had not yet been produced to the defendants. It was still subject to future productions because it was deemed highly sensitive. Meaning, Mr. Chansley and his counsel did not have the CCTV videos from inside the Capitol to use at his change of plea or at his sentencing. But the government did.
Yeah, I celebrate May Day for a different reason than
They
most.
absolutely knew that that material
That's
was
actually our
stolen.
anniversary.
And they definitely saw it
May
because they
1st.
charged him. And they didn't disclose it. And it looks like they did not disclose it. This is not they just disclosed it and buried it in 16,000 files. It's they didn't disclose it at all. In its filing in the Nordine case, the government claimed that all the videos played on Fox News had been produced to the defendants, including Mr. Chansley, as of September 24th. But in its correspondence to me, the undersigned counsel, dated March 27th, the government claimed that all the videos broadcast by Fox were produced in global discovery on October 21st. But then in its status memo, dated October 25th, the government stated that only CCTV video footage from the visitor center and the Capitol grounds were produced, not the camera from inside the Capitol. So which is it? We don't think that we have it. You've said that you've given it to us in multiple different ways. So the basis for relief, they say that as noted above, the standard that exists here in this court
Okay,
means the
you dropped
government
straight.
does not get to
Or you turned to
discharge
straight.
its obligations under Brady global discovery
What's my
that might
possibilities
have
here?
exculpatory evidence interspersed throughout.
The
The government
no,
has
take it.
represented to our client Chansley that the video evidence was produced no later than October 21st, but that claim appears not to be true. And so this court and the defendant, Chansley,
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened, Dirty
why
Dog.
the government has made multiple contradictory representations on this crucial issue regarding
Tucker's going to do
crime
well. He's already very well off.
had
So
knowledge of this video evidence showing Chansley inside the Capitol. In fact,
I
it
mean, I
used
never watched
3
Fox News.
segments
I
from
watched some
that
highlights
video
of some of the
during
shit he'd say,
sentencing.
but
They clipped out the other parts with the cops opening the doors, or with Chansley walking past a whole crew. The suppressed CCTV video is very favorable to Chansley. It would have supported a counter argument to be made at sentencing that responded to the narrative stitched together by the government. The
dude, fat is so good for you.
defense counterpart would have been supported by this evidence contradicting the mischaracterizations by
People don't understand. They've been taught the fucking pyramid, dude. Ugh.
the government regarding any violent behavior and the failure of
Don't get me started on the pyramid.
Chansley to follow police instructions. There were no instructions.
I don't think he has anything to do with
They were
CIA.
walking around with him. And because this material was favorable
He's a
to
convenient.
Chansley for purposes of sentencing, and it was suppressed by the government, Mr. Chansley's due process rights were clearly violated by the failure to produce the cameras from inside the Capitol. He continues to say that attorney Albert Watkins recommended, based on this, that Chansley accepted a plea agreement tended by the
I don't care who it was built by. They were fucking idiots. I mean, according to today's nutrition standards, very much so. But it made sense when I was in school because that's, the authority was telling me it.
government at a time when the government was telling the court and all defense counsel that it had not yet produced evidence related to this case. The plea offer by the government required a stipulation to an 8-level enhancement under the code. Without this enhancement, the level would have been reduced down significantly, less than half of what his counsel convinced him to accept. On November 15th, the government filed a notice of sentencing. In that notice, they identified 3 CCTV camera footages from that date. The filing of the notice of intent to use the camera video should have caused attorney Watkins to request the sentencing be postponed to obtain all the video evidence. Watkins knew his client, claimed to have been escorted around the Capitol. That claim.
I think he was an intern. I don't know if he was ever actually part of the CIA. And yeah, I think actually, yeah, that's Anderson Cooper. You're right.
Claim is
Which makes much more sense.
reflected by his second interview with the FBI, which was captured in an FBI 302. So Chansley, I mean, it's part of the file. So in other words, the defense attorney should have known about it, because he says that protester had already passed the police and entered the chamber before he even arrived. If Chansley's then counsel had not encouraged him to accept the plea prior to receiving the camera from inside the Capitol, the videos would have been a basis to not agree to the sentence enhancement. They would have shown Chansley was telling the truth about how he came to be inside the Senate chamber, that he committed no acts of violence, that he expressed no hostility, he had no intention to do violence to any property or any individuals. Says Attorney Watkins was ineffective, didn't get the cameras, and he was aware that the video was available because the government notified him they were going to use it at sentencing. By not securing the video and determining whether it supported Chansley's description, Watkins allowed
I don't
the
ever
government to
see
take
that
legal
ever
leads
being
in
upheld.
describing his conduct without fear of the unproduced videos contradicting the government's claims. Could you imagine being these prosecutors and just snipping out that segment just to prove your claims? The following is one example of the government making use of its unilateral access to its video to favor their narrative. They said, armed with a 6-foot spear, the defendant brazenly marched past, this is what prosecutors wrote, marched past dozens of law enforcement officers with rioters throwing debris of all kinds at those who opposed them, past broken windows, through doors ringing with alarm bells. The defendant was among the first of 30 rioters to penetrate the Capitol building. He was waltzing around in there. They were opening the door for him. It's very dishonest. It's just dishonest is what it is. I understand being an advocate, an effective advocate and all this stuff, but they turned this man into something that he was not. The defendant then stalked the hallowed halls of the building, riling up other members of the mob, screaming obscenities about our nation's lawmakers. Ridiculous. Attorney Watkins was also ineffective by recommending that Chansley enter into an agreement to plead guilty to the most serious offense charged, agreeing to sentencing enhancements and waiving his appeal rights, all while there were still pending evidence in the case. But for Attorney Watkins' ineffective assistance, Chansley would not have entered into a guilty plea with stipulations and waivers demanded in the government's offer. An effective and
Where I got my
competent defense attorney would have advised Chansley
Yeah, maybe I'm affiliated with
guilty
them
of
now.
all the charges in the indictment
I
without
don't
any
code
plea
yet.
agreement, preserved his rights to argue against the sentencing enhancements, and later appeal on an appropriate basis. So they're looking for
my drinking
further
container.
inquiry. He says that there is additional discovery that is needed. We want the opportunity to conduct discovery into these matters. One, why did the government give inconsistent explanations 3 weeks apart as to when the CCTV videos that were played on Fox had been produced? And why were both explanations incorrect? Did the government and their production in Global Discovery, did it produce favorable video, satisfactory to satisfy the standard in this court? Why did the government falsely state that it produced evidence when it didn't? What decision-making process led the government to use the video footage from
Praise
inside the
Dave
Capitol
Ball.
during the sentencing?
Oh,
Were
shit.
individual prosecutors on Chansley's case, or were any DOJ officials
About to
supervising
freeze
this
up
case
again, I
above this
think.
question? Who else was involved in this? Were there discussions and
I don't know what's going on. I just need to fix my desktop, I think. I'm still here. I'm coming back. There we go. All right.
We back. I don't know how long I'll be back.
See you in the morning on YouTube. Amazing. Okay. Uh, let's see. Okay, we had. I think that is it for
Get the
us.
game back up. Fuck the poker game.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's go over to Twitter and say hello to Rumble. Oh, we got locals too. We have a locals tip that came in. Oh, okay. This is great. Okay, so this was a big long message that came in. And so we're going to give a plug to Rubo Salt Shop, my friends. So Rubo Salt, the Rubos are part of our community at watchingthewatchers.locals.com.
I don't know why I went full screen. He keeps doing that, so I'm just going to keep it on a tab.
For our members here, it's not affiliated with me. I don't get anything from it. I don't get any money or anything like that. It's just a nice discount for our community. Hopefully, I can share this. Can I share this? I think we can share it. I think we can share it. If you go over to Rubo Salt Shop, it's this website
FIC
right here.
has the whole table up.
And okay, cool. And they have put together a discount called We Love Rob, which is super generous of them. And they have a discount. They have I think a tote bag giveaway. We're doing a giveaway contest for Rubo Salts, a canvas tote bag. We're inviting people to subscribe.
I had the shit
So
on them that hand too. I had to back out though.
Rubo Salt, and they love it. They've got it. This comes in a nice, beautiful package. I'm gonna get
Salt.
some for my mama for
Salt.
Mom, if you're listening, then you probably heard about that. But Rubo Salt Shop, and you can use code We Love Rob, and people are getting it. It's coming in beautiful packaging. It looks like it's a ton of fun. And so go get yours, man. It's a great idea. RuboSaltShop.com. And
Salt.
shout out to the Rubos. The Rubos are in
Shout out to the Rubos.
and they are doing a good thing. And so shout out. Yeah, and stay salty, my friends. Yeah, indeed. So at the Rubo Salt Shop.
Anna's hanging in there.
And then people are posting.
Ooh, friends and code all in. Ooh, got them kings.
Looks great. Looks great.
Ooh,
so
with the ace to go with it. Nice hand.
Mine,
ooh, Brandon took a hit.
And so that was on locals. You guys are great. Yeah. You guys don't need to send me anything. I don't need anything. You guys are great. I don't need anything.
I think everybody has violated that one, right? Haven't they already done the haircut? Yeah. It's actually a pretty decent. I like your shit. I like your shit. Oh shit. Can't do that. Do this. definitely listened to the effects. Rob is the guy that is that lawyer that was just talking. Yeah. It's him. That's Rob. Wait,
Get
that's
your
Rob.
salt, my friends. All right. So let's also say shout outs to Twitter and to Rumble. I'm going to order some salt. I'm going to order some. I like to support mom and pop salt shops for sure. All right, let's say hello to Rumble. We've got La Azteca. We got Slightly Salties over there. Is that the Rubos? We got Dog Digger. We got What's a Woman. Mama Sari is in the house. We got A Job Well Done's over there. Sully 209. Good to see everybody on Rumble. We got a lively chat over there. Nick Danger, Jacob Castro, Eric Scorpio. Says Rumble meant something in the 50s.
I'm probably gonna kill this because
All right,
this
sure.
lad's
Okay, good to see
struggling.
everybody over there on Rumble. Yeah, we got 560 watts.
It's Rob Clayball.
Great, man. The chat is lively. Member of the public is right there. Hail the Rumble ghetto, says Jacob Castro. Okay, awesome. It's good to see everybody over there. Hey, quick update on the Proud Boys case before we.
I think he's in the Phoenix area. Yeah, from the Phoenix area, and he does some civil rights stuff now.
Here on the day. This is from Roger. The jury in the Proud Boys case has recessed its Friday deliberations. Will resume on Monday, so no verdict today. There from the Proud Boys. No verdict there. And then let's see what else is going on over on Twitter. See if we have any comments over there before we go over to our after party at watchingthewatchers.locals.com. And if you're a member on YouTube, don't forget to grab the Telegram link. Telegram link, which is where you can join us for the after party. All right, James Pepper sharing this meme, and this human is with a real good boy. They're out.
A real good boy. Oh, look at that.
And he says, so exactly what did this Roadrunner do to you? I don't want to talk about it, Brad. Good call there from James Pepper. It's a piece. He's just looking through the, it's peaceful. All right, we have James Pepper and Danny McWilliams says, I said it before, I'll say it again. There's no justice anymore. If the FBI is involved, run. Adam says Jim Jordan is really turning the screws and getting some answers. So those are some good comments over from Twitter.
Is
Thanks
he
for
really?
following us over
I
on Twitter.
don't think so.
The free speech
I think they're putting on a performance.
But that, my friends, is it for us.
We knew that's what was going to happen with the Republicans.
We hit
putting on a performance. Nothing, no substance. Nothing actually happening.
Says Rob, have you further looked into the CRS firearms case? I'd love to hear your take. Great show with some lovely ladies in the chat. Whoa.
Is that the brace?
From Riley Lee.
Pistol brace case?
The CRS firearms case. No, I don't think I took a look in that one. What is that one again? I was looking at some other. I haven't looked at it hard enough to reference it as a CRS firearms case. CRS, okay. The auto key card case. Is that what it is? Yes. Federal jury convicts 2 men 8 days ago for conspiring. I guess, I mean, what's my take going to be on it? All right, I have it pulled up. Let me read it. If I have a take, I'll share it, but I don't know that I'm going to have a take on it. What am I going to say? The DOJ is a disaster? It's garbage conviction? I could tell you, I don't even know much about it. That's going to be my take. It's crap conviction. The DOJ sucks. But I'll look at it. I have it pulled up here. It's over at justice.gov, April 21st, out of Jacksonville, Florida. Auto key cards, conspiring to transfer unregistered machine gun conversion devices they refer to as auto key cards. 7 counts transferring unregistered machine guns. Part of a project. Yeah, I'll look at it. Doesn't look good. And Tanya's over on Locals says it was too funny when Leaf.
Sorry. Yeah, you can click on you'll sit out until when you click on that I'm back button pops up. So you got to pee or something like that or whatever. That'll be there when you come back, unless you're gone so long that you lose all the blinds.
Blower guy showed up when you were on the interview this morning. Gosh, this morning's interview with Allison. I apologize to Allison and her audience.
It's Katharine Hepburn, so yes, of course it's her.
It was not my sound was not working, and then right when the sound came back on, my microphone went back on. As soon as we get recording again, leaf blower guy shows up. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a disaster. But we made it through, and she was very nice after the show. Absolute professional and very nice and understanding. So we made it through. We had a great time. Shout out to Allison, and thank you, Tanya, for commiserating with us. It was fun. It was.
Who bet
fun.
that, Anna?
Oh gosh! All right. She could.
What are you trying to get, Anna?
Say, we're done. You're canceled. You're uninvited. Don't ever come back to my show.
You got it straight.
But all right, my friends.
I got a call just in case something comes up.
The day.
What is it straight on the board? So do you got a king?
We are going to leave it right there. If you're a member, come on, join us at watchingthewatchers.locals.com or on YouTube. Click the community tab on the YouTube button and join us.
Damn, neither of you.
Because you're going to be able to continue to watch.
Oh, I just split with you. Fuck.
Also, don't forget to get your Field of Greens, courtesy of our friends over at fieldofgreens.com. Save 15% with code Robert when you check out. The vegetables want to be eaten. Also, don't forget your
Audrey Hepburn. That's what I meant. I don't know why it's Katharine Hepburn.
Use We Love Rob to save 15% at checkout.
Audrey Hepburn, yeah.
A great gift for
no, it's not Katharine Hepburn.
Some Rubo salt. Either which way, get yours today. And if you like
I promise you.
Check out the mind map at spotlightlawyer.com/mindmap. If you want to use this for personal projects or organization, I'm using it for some other things I'm working on that I'm looking forward to sharing with you at some point.
Actually, it looks. I like how he does this with the mind map.
To get a free account. Also, want to thank the mods who mod down the fort for us, doing an amazing job helping to keep things nice and orderly. The Antikiss Prime. We've got KB, Just Cause, Playing Hooky, Ronnie Cole, Zulu, Geomancy, Zach Nichols, our friend John Allen, Janek, and Dog Digger, along with Donut Mind Me. Shout out to our meme smith, Sleepy Dog Lee, and Geegum Geegum in the house. And so that, my friends, is it for us on the day. We are going over for our members.
I don't have a jack, so I got to get out.
To hang out for a little bit longer. I hope to see you there.
Or two spades.
Not, my friends, it's been a busy week. We wrapped up with the boys. We picked back up with the Trump civil case. We'll be back next week with more verdicts, maybe more trial, cross-examination from Joe Tacopina and others. We'll see what Congress is up to. But until then, it's a lovely weekend ahead of us. It's a great time to unplug, rejuvenate those batteries, get some vitamin D, some fresh air, some sunshine, spend time with friends and family, because we got to be back here next week to do it all again, baby. And we're going to be fired up. And I hope to see you here so that together with your help, we can shine that big, beautiful spotlight of accountability and transparency down upon our system with the hope of finding justice. Have a beautiful
wow.
weekend, my friends. See you right back here on
I'm tempted, LVA.
Bye.
Fuck it. I wouldn't do it without an ace, that's for sure.
All right, welcome back to Flag of Sox Podcast, episode
gotcha,
79.
Sorry.
Today on the show,
GG.
inner city crime is picking up. And
GJ, sir.
Progressives say it's because the libraries are closed, even though no one can read. We'll tell you all the other excuses they're making as well. Then we find out that transphobia and racism are two wings of the same bird in this week's Cringe of the Week. And last but not least, moms are having trouble with unmotivated sons who just want to play video games all day. We'll give you advice on how to fix that. All this and more is Fleckus Talks a Podcast, episode 79, ranked the best new podcast of all time.
Because words are just words until action actually starts. And actions speak louder than words.
But at the same time, words be thought because sometimes it's the right thing to do. Very cool. Very cool.
What Sucks podcast featuring Richard Rapp.
Longest intro.
Guys, are you worried about not having enough
Fluckus? I don't know. I don't think I've watched one all the way through.
know how fast grocery stores can be stripped bare and left with nothing. And then what happens? Then you're relying on the government for food, and that's not where you want to be. My Patriot Supply is making a special offer for everyone to help them prepare for what's coming. If you buy a 3-month emergency food kit, My Patriot Supply is going to throw in a free water filtration system, a high-quality water filter that you can use to get clean drinking water or water to cook with. Very important,
Oh.
very good thing to have. This My Patriot Supply
I'll let you
3-month
decide,
emergency
Anna.
food kit gives you everything you need to stay healthy and stay nourished during tough times, giving you over 2,000 calories a day, which is very important to keep those energy levels up.
Matt
Order
never
today.
shows his
The meals
cards.
taste great, and you're going to get a free gravity-powered water filtration system worth
Oh yeah,
$270.
him on the street is hilarious. I love watching him do even the shorts. I like his shorts. I mean, most of them could be long form, but yeah, he's hilarious.
$79. Massive value.
I mean, he just finds fucking idiots. You got to wonder how many of those might be scripted though.
All you have to do is order a 3-month emergency food kit. Your emergency food supply and the free water filtration system will be shipped to your door in discreet boxes. Order today. Go to preparewithfleckus.com. That's preparewithfleckus.com. My Patriot Supply supports the show. Let's support them right back, and let's get those things we need to prevent a disaster. Preparewithfleckus.com is the website. Link is in the description. Thank you to My Patriot Supply for supporting us. Let's get into housekeeping. True 1-for-1 on the intro.
Well done, buddy.
That was actually a true 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Welcome to housekeeping.
Thank you for having us.
Episode 79.
Feels good.
Feels real good. All right. Obviously, there's no more heart attacks and blood clot things happening.
Yeah, those stopped. Those fell off a cliff.
Those stopped just in time for summer. Unrelated, probably nothing. Chicken facility that had 20 million chickens blew up. Probably nothing.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Nothing else to really get to there.
Yep.
Obviously, we aren't doing doppelgangers anymore, but we have a couple. If we were to continue the doppelganger section, what we would have shown. So we have a couple of those. Richard Rappboy license plate.
Yeah, not really a doppelganger, but somebody's going around Kansas with a Rat Boy license plate, and he's got a Trump Punisher.
That could be
logo.
you.
That could be me in a different life. So shout out to Rat Boy from Kansas.
Yep. And then there's a
Rat
band
Boy.
where the 2 people
Red boy,
look like me and you.
dude.
There's you.
We can't play
You
this
need to
music
think
probably,
about
right?
your convictions, homie.
All right, maybe we'll get away with it. There's me on the
The
drums.
Trump Punisher,
There's
huh?
Fleckus on the lead guitar.
Years anymore.
Okay, all right, let's move away from that then.
Yeah, but Rappboy had a viral tweet this week. Gorlock the Destroyer.
Yeah, crazy viral, like 100K likes as of filming this
What do we
episode.
got there?
It
400.
resonated with people.
Yeah.
It was Fleckus Doppelganger on the Whatever podcast. They do the dating, like basically a couple of semi-right-wing guys line up a bunch of dumb sorority girls and
Come
just,
on, friends and code.
try to smash their worldview. is what I
Ooh,
would
he's on the
say,
table time.
and basically hoe shame them and stuff. So interesting podcast, but it got me a viral tweet. So
Nice work. Nice work. All right, moving on. We have some important things to get to. It's a very important housekeeping. I think we have 4 pages of housekeeping.
I have like nothing in the housekeeping folder, so I don't know how we're gonna possibly.
It's all in.
I got a 9.
We got some Rob stuff. We have some
So,
Snarfo Banyan updates as well. Okay,
That's
really
what I'm
quick,
betting.
We had a little bit of a break.
If he calls it, he's gonna fold, so I'm gonna call, but it's not
our
even
lives.
giving me the
Rappboy and I,
call
we live
button,
separate
so I gotta
lives,
wait
but
for
we
it.
also have some common things that we try to improve in our lives all the time. One of them is
Yeah, he's probably busy doing what he's doing on his computers.
organization. So instead of using plates, we used to use
SGV is live.
easy throwaway,
Oh,
easy
stupid.
cleanup. We've actually improved that. Now we're using plastic bins with like tissue. What's it called?
Parchment paper. I think?
Parchment paper, like they do at restaurants. So now you have make a sandwich or whatever, and you just put it in paper in a plastic bin, and then at the end you just
He had that.
paper, throw it away, and the bin you can use a couple times before you.
Chicago style hot dog stand, red baskets. So
that's what we're up to.
It's a breakthrough. It's kind of like Americana, as well.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, we have a really big Snarf O'Banion update. If you guys are not familiar, Snarf O'Banion is the fake rat persona that we've made up. that we're now trying to insert into real life and make a real life person. So we've been moving the plot forward with the SSOB stuff. We kind of have to give everyone like a backstory update, just so everyone knows who Snarf O'Banion is. So when he blows up on the scene, we can all juice him up appropriately. So Snarf O'Banion was in jail since 2013. He went to jail because an A-list rapper, who we're not going to say, snitched on him and his crew. So he went to jail. He was involved in a bank robbery.
Damn.
One of the bank tellers got shot.
Unfortunately,
Ooh.
We don't know if he's the one who shot the woman. Someone
Doesn't
did.
matter. If you're
He's in jail
involved, you're
since
fucking going
2013.
down, dude.
But he went to jail. He never snitched. He got snitched on. He has all the receipts. He wrote 200 songs in jail that he just needs to record now, and he's going to be calling out all these fake ass hater rappers.
Yeah. He's on a revenge tour, sort of like a get out of prison revenge tour.
He's on a revenge tour. He's going to flip the industry on its head. Snarf O'Banion is his name. SSOB. The B is
Really?
lowercase. SSO is all uppercase. So he's gonna be releasing all these new songs that he wrote in jail, where he's calling out all these fake rappers. He's involved in everything. So if you guys are on No Jumper and you see them go, "Oh, FBG, Cayenne Pepper, Rob, DJ Fortnite," or whatever,
Lil Lotto stuck FBG Wooski with a bill. You know, whatever the headlines are.
Whatever the headlines are, you guys need to be in there commenting. SSOB was there. He filmed it, but he didn't turn the video over to the cops.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, SSOB, Snarf O'Banion is always involved. So we need you guys to be constantly plugging SSOB, but make sure you plug in accordance with his brand, which is he doesn't snitch. He doesn't do crimes anymore. He's rich. He has a lot of money. People.
Late night premiere for him.
Probably not. I don't think so. A little skinny fella, wasn't he? He makes me look big. Yeah, he was tiny. He made me look big. Yeah, if he dropped that bike, he definitely wouldn't be able to pick it up. Well, he might, because they got a special way of picking those bikes up, especially with the crash bars on it. It only lays down. So
That does sound good.
Put your back to the seat.
That does sound good.
And you grab behind like this, and then you lift. That's the proper way. And with his legs, he would be able to lift that bike that way.
But
Only because it's got the crash bars on it, and it wouldn't go all the way down. WLNS here, guys, in Lansing. WLNS. We're going to walk around the corner there to the gate to their parking lot. This is the news station here in Lansing, WLNS. We tell lies. TV6, yep. We'll walk around to their gated parking, I think.
Wiener Lying News Service.
Wiener Lying News Service, yes.
oh shit, what the fuck's going on in Princeton Code?
Oh yeah. My Zoom don't work that great on this Google
Oh, and
Pixel
Anna.
7. It's
Holy
nowhere near
crap.
as good as the Samsung.
Fuck it, let's do this.
I thought
I got sevens. Oh, there's aces.
Oh,
Give me a
okay.
7. Give me a 7. No.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now I see the TV screen. Yeah. now I
GG,
see it,
Anna.
Yep. We can always walk around to the gated parking.
They probably have like a receptionist.
Yeah, because that's their visitors entrance. It says.
Damn. GG, Anna. She went pew pew.
All right, let's walk around here to their gated parking and see what we see.
Nice hand. Nice hand. So we were. Wait, who got what place? Who was the bubble boy? I was the bubble.
2612. Edward David Edward 2612.
No.
Yeah, right there. That's his license plate.
Yeah, Friends and Code got 5th. I got 4th. Ugh. Oh, yes. And I approved it to be shown. Oh yeah, fuck you, moderators. I haven't seen anybody get blocked. Yeah, nobody's been blocked. I see the same guy.
Edward David.
Mods are
Edward,
as.
2612,
He also said.
Michigan tag.
Nobody's been blocked on this stream. Nobody's been blocked on this stream, but he's flipping out. All right, it's my fucking shit. I know this is me. You guys need to just submit to Anna in this game, though. When it's working, it's got 3 times the power that this fucking laptop does. So yeah, I'm blocked. I'm suspended on Twitter right now. I don't know why. There's 2 posts that I didn't post up, but this. So I guess it means I got hacked somehow. I don't know how. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm appeal, and they told me it would be 2 to 5 days before they could respond because they've had so much volume. Oh, really? Suave check on Twitter or on Twitch. That's spam. So I'm gonna have to, if I'm able to open a browser, and I can't. All right, guys. I can't do shit right now. So I'm gonna end this. Good luck, Anna. I will be watching and cheering you on. I'll probably go to F5CZ once I reboot this and this stream is too much for this laptop right now. Yeah, they haven't sent me an email. I didn't even get a warning about anything or anything. I just logged in and I had a message saying you've been suspended. I mean, the only thing I can figure is that those 2 spam things got in there. I mean, maybe I should try and change my password. I don't know. I think it's because I log in through Google or something. So I'm going to try and play My Way, my outro song. See if it'll play. First, let's play this.
Boy, I'm a girl. You're transgender? Yes.
No, Quinn has XY chromosomes like Jared and me, not XX like you. Science says he's male.
No, Quinn has gender dysphoria.
Her assigned gender is not the one she identifies with. She's mismatched, Dr. Murphy.
But biologically?
Other than biologically, how do you know you're supposed to be a boy?
Your question doesn't make sense. I'm not supposed to be anything. I am a boy. Biologically, that's it.
Dude, you gotta quit calling her a he. We're never going to win this competition if you're disrespecting our patient. Don't they have transgender people in Wyoming?
Okay, transgender patient care was not part of my medical school curriculum. Was it part of yours?
No.
Quinn doesn't have appendicitis. He has testicular cancer.
And he goes, she. Triggered. All right, here's the song. Sorry.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it